Ladies and gentlemen, this is now the winners finals of our Rising Star League tournament, and in the blue color we've got StormyStyle playing as Johnny. What a strong start. And on the other side, DarkAngel is going to be going in as the Yapper. 285 pounds are the prize pool for this tournament, so pretty good little setup that we've got for ourselves here, especially for a Rising Star, which actually excludes the top 8 players. They're not allowed to sign up. They're going in the Pro League, right? So this is our second tier tournament. Everybody else can play though, so you all are invited and very welcome to join the next ones, including the 2v2 variant. Thanks to the donators as well for pushing up the prize pool so nicely. In particular, Agonized Storm and DarkAngel actually, who contributed 150 pounds respectively. Thanks, guys. There's others too. Full list in the website bracket. Good run with that chopper. Power-wise, it's gonna be a rather fair split. But you know, Yap Yap can be definitely on the dangerous side. DarkAngel has already picked up this very aggressive mini base to attack the main with. Stormy is going to respond with his own barracks and potentially turret, but oh, he actually cancels the turret. I'm not sure how that's going to go, especially if we're going to have DarkAngel just pumping. He's getting a far side mini base. I'm not sure how well that's going to work out. Put the sponsor in the upper left. I might. Although I'd figure you guys would want to see who I'm having selected. Yeah. Let's try this here. Yeah, it's probably the best spot. Now it's hanging off. Great. Shouldn't figure this out mid-tournament. Right, now the view should be good. Or decent, at least. Hellbringers are the answer, apparently. If there only were more choppers for DarkAngel than 2, then I think he can just straight up take this, but with the sniper now out, it's very possible to take down the brutes. Of course, if the choppers ram down the sniper while it's under attack as well by the brutes, that's gonna go down very quick. And the choppers now reign supreme. The turret's up, however. Got a little bit of a methane party going on as well. Grunt Riders are now coming. DarkAngel has maybe overbought the mini bases for a rush situation, so I'm not entirely certain he can take down anything here. It's just too many Hellbringers, right? Too much firepower. Second extractor coming up. And Stormy could be doing the same now that he has clearly defended himself. I'm not sure if you need any further snipers after this, because he's gonna get crushed by the choppers, man. This is really bad to move out there. That was a bad idea. DarkAngel's about to punish this super hard, and his hurt chopper he could just send to repair into the healing zone. Yeah, the Sentinels are still shooting the Marines rather than the vehicle, which they actually should be targeting. Now the bunker gets called down. There's plenty of units here for DarkAngel to beat this back with. I kind of think he should even consider a third extractor at this point. He has so many mini bases, he can do it. Oh my god, he's just making mass chopper now. Wow. Gonna max out on high quality yap business. And then Stormy will actually have to rely on his triple turret to just survive. Never mind actually going tier 2, how is he gonna do that? Well, if all those snipers wouldn't be remade, but they were still the first ones just hanging out in the bunker, he could have potentially gone tier 2 much faster. It seems to me DarkAngel is in the driving seat for this game. He's even getting another base. He's gonna be going tier 2. It's all very good. Ooh, some free Marines to catch. You wanna see mass rams? No. No, in fact, they're filling up the bunkers. Sick. It's a good job by Stormy there. You definitely don't want to fight this many Marines in the bunker. And they're gonna get out. Wow. Yeah, nicely done there. Second gen is up and running. But then again, DarkAngel's extra base finishes up. Tier 2 is just moments out. Like to Jackrabbit to try and defend against the brute counter-attack, keeping that much needed second mini base alive. It's very important to keep that alive actually. But with Dark now being tier 2, and third generator being up, and definitely that mini base getting wrecked, I'm just really trying to find something to talk about for StormyStyle that could still go in his favor. He's now finally getting tier 2, but there's no base for him coming up still. On 5th point, you could technically get a ton of free generators and stuff like that. But like, what does he do? A vehicle transition would just mean he faces hunters. Johnson in bunkers would be potentially good, but it's got limits to what it can do. Third generator and barracks of all things. Grenade throw. That's gonna be a lot of bunker level 2s. Just littering the field with these things. That's one thing elites can't do, break these. Supposedly the Marines are leveling up pretty good from all these cannon fodder. Yeah, this was never gonna happen. Oh, short-storm launchers coming in. Base should be getting upgraded, and honestly, Dark should think about his third base as well. Don't want to let Johnson get away with anything. Marines doing their little best, but I mean, it's overwhelming odds. They're gonna have to keep retreating, and what are they gonna find? Choppers. Brutal. Elites have an opportunity here to take down some of the infantry. They should take it. Wow, that healing is so strong. So many of the Marines have fallen now. Locusts are finally in to help clean this up. Stormy's still staying on 60 pop though, that's pretty impressive. Just that he can manage that is crazy. 2 of the snipers joining. The generator never got upgraded? What? Okay, that's a surprise. Yep, that's gonna be a complete cleanup. Nobody can stop DarkAngel, it would seem. StormyStyle will have to figure out something out for the next game. Certainly, Johnson wasn't the bestest of picks here. Here's game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. In the blue color, StormyStyle will be bringing the Jerome. A little bit of a surprising pick for Vault. We'll see how well that goes. DarkAngel has got Voridus planned. Now, mobility-wise, Jerome can certainly do a lot overall. Other than that, I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure. Like, those Jackrabbits early on should be great. What can you really do until Omega team is reached? Stun and mines? That's about it. Victory turret's pretty good, I guess. But you're certainly not going to be running around with limousines over here. The teleport minigame begins. Stormy's ready to micro it. Yes, I love it. This is so good. He's going back. DarkAngel isn't there anymore. Well done, Marines. Well done. That was way better than you losing the 1v1. Voridus, on the other hand, is, I think, a really good pick because you just take these cheap mini bases, you start making brutes, and you send them towards the other mini bases and support them a little bit with choppers. That should work out pretty well. Of course, once they face mass jackrabbits, it might be a little bit more problematic, but that's what you have to go for. And supposedly, you're also gonna go into grunt mines, so it should be possible to deal with it. You probably don't want to go mass chopper though. Not against the time for heroes, jackrabbits. Those are too strong compared. So we're gonna have an even split on the map. DarkAngel not picking up his third mini, nor does he have a second generator just yet. What is going on? I don't think he's thinking about it. He just looked and still not. Dark? We're getting this, right? Yeah, he's looking now. I think. Support drones coming in for Stormy. This might be the first mistake of Dark's that he's noticeably shown today. It might cost him this game if the Jackrabbit numbers get out of control here. I'm not sure how he can deal with that. Alright, he's got grunt mines. It's a good start. And there's the goo. As I said, it's a very, very strong way to slow down the jackrabbits. The mini base is now starting to be made. It's a little bit late, definitely. And ultimately he's able to attack both minis at the same time. If he can get down here only. Yeah, the brutes are heading there now. And Mini will be getting DarkAngel some extra resources as combat spoils is no longer banned these days. We're just letting Voridus do his thing. There's more than enough power for the players to ban warriors if they choose. As everybody gets 2 bans basically per series. This time he didn't make it. People generally think that like Forge or Shipmaster and Arbiter are the better leaders. Colony, they'd rather ban that most of the time. Many people ban Cutter as well. Now, these guys certainly can't beat up Jerome. And the Jackrabbits have made some progress as well on the other side. I think DarkAngel is really gonna be punished, guys. Just this late mini base is not really acceptable. You need the numbers. It's gonna be an ouchie. Ooh, that's a really good goo bomb. How many Jackrabbits will pay the price for that? Quite a bunch, but they are also healing. So unless there's a follow-up, they're gonna go up to full health. And Dark still losing buildings. That's rough, man. Good micro as well by Stormy. Ensures that the weak ones are in the back. Harder to reach. The others can just shoot down whatever comes their way. Ending up with a pretty good number of Jackrabbits. 2 destroyed mini bases, and DarkAngel only now able to go to tier 2. Stormy is quite behind in that, but he should be able to take a base at the same time. And he's got a hero out, so he doesn't need to pay for that later. One thing he didn't do yet, though, is take power nodes. Stormy certainly had the opportunity, but didn't go with it. Yeah, Dark did. Great pickoffs against those grunts, by the way. What little can be done about this hero is being done by Dark. The 2 brutes certainly are very annoying, and if the third one can land on it too, he's actually in a little bit of trouble as he's getting staggered by this. This is not an upgraded one, right? Oh, it is, it is! It gets into the Mantis, just barely, as everyone is stunned here. And Jerome will pick off everybody. Brutal. Brutal. Mini base is being blasted to smithereens. Stormy is looking for that expo, and looks like he's gonna get it. I don't see how Dark is gonna hold on to any mini base. I'm not sure there's much of a point in continuing from here, but maybe he can figure something out that I just don't see yet. Tier 3 with Banshees that are highly upgraded might be able to get something done. But I'm doubtful personally. That's usually not something that works very well, especially if you show your hand so early on. It's very easy to just pump some Marines out, and the Nightingale fully defends this. The hero is getting upgraded also. Dark is going up to 2000 power here. Not great. Wait, where is he heading? To the main. He's got 2 turrets. Dark? What's the plan here? I think Dark is falling into despair. Finally spent the resources, but it's still just one Banshee at a time getting made. It's gonna be very easy to shut down this base. Spartan and Mantis together have so much firepower here as well. Wow. Yeah, that's gone. It's a good drop. Holds on to the power node for now. And this is a good drop actually dealing with the Jackrabbits, but the Jackrabbits don't matter. They're just leftover units now from tier 1. Really all StormyStyle wants to do is spend them wisely and you know, get a little bit more damage out of them, or just control the power nodes or whatever. DarkAngel in tier 3. Potentially thinking about the Scarab at this point. That could be a really good way to move into the later stages of the game. And potentially is his only hope as well. Especially if he's going up against Marines. Great use of the drops, making sure that he doesn't need as many buildings. And he's getting some harassment damage done, which is great. Ooh, that's nice. Lots of damage to the rabbits. And linking up with the other Marauder, also a really good idea. Gets access to one more of these goo bombs from the engineers. But now dealing with the Spartan is a different story entirely. One Marauder blows up. It's a good takedown on the mini base, but I don't think the Banshee can hold this location. Not against all these rabbits, it's too many. No takedown, one with it though. Cost effectively, that's okay. And it's time. Here it comes. Here comes the scrap. Especially if Dark can do an upgrade for training speed. But logistics does cost like 500 power. You'll have access to it in the other War Council. Doesn't look like Stormy is looking for it right now. He is going tier 3 himself. So he might have a bunch of vultures waiting for this. Why are they playing these leaders? I mean, Voiders make sense. Jerome, not so much, but we've got this new pick and ban system. So basically people are forced off their prime selection. Keeping them a little bit at bay. But there were certainly better picks available, like, I don't know, Atriox. That would have been fine. Is Stormy gonna do anything in particular? He's getting his tier 3 upgrade on the hero. And vultures and population. Oh, we missed a superhero landing, sorry. Foundry will be pumped out as well. Well, Warriors Scarab is gonna be a little bit more vulnerable to damage from like the hero and stuff like that, because there's no engineer bubbles. He's still getting his own shields, but the engineer bubbles are usually an important part of this equation. Might be killing Jerome here. Just can't really get out of this. Try to get the engineer kill as quickly as possible. But DarkAngel with some nice pullback macro saving it. Taking the garrison will buy some time. You're right here! Stormy! No! It was right there. We've bought him like 10 seconds or more. It's time to pump out some more vultures.
Are they now?
Just 3 of them. What is going on? Okay, it's gonna be very soon 6 of them. Tons of victory mines scattered all over the place, but teleporter will help the scarab jump all over that. Got 1 Reaver. That will get taken down. Scarab ends up getting nuked. Oh god! Where's the shield? No shield! He didn't have the shield ready. The nuke just took it down. Brutal. 1-1. Here is game number 3. StormyStyle in the blue color will be picking Shipmaster as predicted. Very standard for Rift to go for that. Not that Atriox wouldn't be, that was also on the table, but anyway, DarkAngel surprising me a little bit with the Anders. He usually picks something banished here, so very interested to see how that goes, but it's not like we haven't seen Anders from him before on Rift. Nothing too crazy about this after all. It's just, he has a love for Pavium. Maybe he just doesn't want to pick Pavium into Shipmaster, though that would be very understandable with the low mobility, lack of a teleport, which means also no way to essentially counter displacement. That could be a little rough to go into that with Pavium, right? Anyways, we've got a mini base steal. Forcing DarkAngel into an early barracks on the main, supposedly. Gotta take this thing down, because if you let it get out of control, it's problematic. Also, if Shipmaster goes ghosts and triple pumps the ghost, that's also a problem. Maybe the barracks opener is not gonna be working because of that. But ghosts are pricey. A handful of marines from just 2 minis are something you can start very early on. Once Stormy populates this with buildings, he's gonna be far behind the unit numbers. It's gonna be a pad. Snipers for DarkAngel. He's worried about the hero opener, but Stormy is just gonna go ghosts. Can already queue the shields. The Marines are just gonna hurry up and capture a power node before coming back to deal with the mini base problem. I'm not sure these Hellbringers can actually go there and do anything, to be honest. The Marines might just be best off going after power. We do have an early grenades, which for Anders is actually early, but it is early from the Shipmaster's perspective. with other leaders not being able to do it so soon. The upgrade both finishes faster and is cheaper. So DarkAngel is having a pretty good time here. And especially if he can push his advantage further. Which I don't see why he wouldn't be able to, but he's being very cautious. More Marines are coming in, so maybe he's just regrouping. But you ideally don't want to wait until you also have to deal with blasting beam. That would be less ideal. Wow, he's even buying a base right in front of the ghost. I didn't expect that. Holding on to the 1 power node. Ghost not really bothering with that, but taking down this base is something they can definitely do, especially with a glassing beam coming up fairly soon. Might be able to outskirt the Marines for a long enough time, but that grenade hitting also is painful. Got the base down to half health already, so you know, with a little bit of extra numbers, this looks doable. And you especially do a lot of damage while the base is building. Yeah, definitely good job by StormyStyle there. Ooh, that's a lot of Marines. Here come the mass rams, and the AoE they do is insane! Great catch by the ghosts. Definitely DarkAngel clumped up way too much there. Got the ghost down to like no health, but they're gonna get shielded, and I think they're gonna get the base kill, maybe. Wait. He's not gonna leave that. Surely not. Oh my god, that's a great grenade. That Marine is a hero. Just killed 3 units. Sick. But the remaining ghosts will take care of this. Base is toast. And Stormy is getting his own base as well as tier 2 behind this. Wow. Trading the ghost for denying the base and killing that many Marines? It's good. That's actually decent. DarkAngel now left with nothing, essentially. What's he gonna do? Counterattack with 5 Marines? I don't think that's gonna work. Even with combat tech now done. Rocket launchers add quite a bit of DPS, but mostly about the health of the extra squad member. It's way harder to take this on. Well, Elite Rangers don't care too much though. So if Stormy gets out like 4 or 5 of those, then that's the end of Marine spam. Wonder whether the garage is gonna be for Warthogs or Kodiaks. We're about to find out. Base is coming back, and this time it's here to stay, I think. Yeah, the smoke is cute, but the ghost can still see you. And now they can, of course, recapture these power nodes. Wait. Why aren't they? Stormy forget about it? The other power node was there the whole time as well. DarkAngel kind of stockpiling leader powers for later. See what he does. There comes the beam, but the free split is actually a really good reaction to it. Still, it will catch the Nightingale. It's just very, very slow. And all the Marines basically end up dying anyway. All for the low cost of just 1 ghost. Forcing the drop turret too, which basically Costs almost as much as the blasting beam itself. And Kodiak time. Including Sentinel summons. Beacons online. Power node getting taken over, and suddenly StormyStyle has it all. After I just complained a moment ago. He fixed it. Third power extractor's up and running, which is great to see. Might even think about the fourth one in the longer run. That's power node number 5, but this is getting taken back by Dark, which is good to see. Unupgraded hero, ladies and gentlemen. He's getting his upgrades though, it's okay. Oh, guys, Dark has nothing. He has Kodiaks, that's it. A rough position to be in. Against Shipmaster, you never want to be behind, really. In the long run, he's got all the tools to deal with this. Might be possible to keep the mini base alive though. Can the Kodiaks actually shoot that far? No, they can't. It's too far. So great positioning here by Stormy with the ghosts. Making sure that they can just take down the mini. Why is he cloaked? Doesn't need to be cloaked. Oh, the siege turret. Yes. Now what else is Stormy doing? It's all elites. I think he's getting rid of them. Starting a Banshee transition at this point. Oh boy. They might get the Spartan picked off, but maybe not. Turret comes in to help out. There's an engineer here to help also. Tell you what, the Kodiaks might wreck this. Ah, with the machine gun. Let's go. No way. That's disrespectful. Well, if we're leapfrogging forward, I think they might be able to siege the base. Of course, there's the hero to speak of, but how long will that hold? Goes here to pick off the Nightingale and then the mini. They are visible though for the Kodiak and the siege turret, so... Well, not this Kodiak, it's too far. Just the siege turret. Is Dark rich enough to call in the Super Sentinel? I thought I heard it, but no. No Super Sentinel just yet. We're upgrading the Spartan, and that's very energy intensive. Meanwhile, the Honor Guard will just take down these guys one by one. Destroy the turret so far, but that's about it. Oh god. I think Stormy has got a nasty surprise for our DarkAngel today. Gonna be difficult to pass this man on the way to the grand finals. Dark's trying to get out some extra bases, but doesn't have the anti-air to really deal with this. And Douglas is really out of position. He's got the rocket launcher, which would be great right now, but well, he's not here, is he? Ooh, the Nightingale shutting this down is great. Maybe we can see a anti-air turret in the back. That would have been great, but I'm not sure we're seeing it. Nah, these turrets are toast. There are 3 Wolverines, however. That's pretty good. Might need like 4 or 5 though to actually deal with this. Oh god, here they come. The drop adding in a lot of firepower to this, and of course the security from the engineers also. But now the Kodiaks can open up, and the Sentinels are helping out. 5 Wolverines. Magic number is up. Oh god, they're invisible, they're healing, they're destroying faster. Brutal. DarkAngel lost the base and the game. Several Wolverines went down as well. Yikes. Stormy. With the Banshee swap, brutal. A really good response, by the way, to the Kodiaks. That's exactly what he should be doing. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves in the blue color. Stormy is playing as Atriox, and on the other side, in the left, in the red, this is DarkAngel playing as Vinsano. We've got a battle over the middle as well. The Jackrabbit's getting owned. There's no Marine to support. And that means a dead Jackrabbit. Oh, absolutely brutal. That's not how you want to open up on Badlands. You either go together or you lose. I think the Marine is down here, yeah. Not great. Stormy's gonna get all the minis now. Safe with this one. And another Marine should be going down here. There's no way it gets away from that. Of course, if you're really good with your wiggles, you'll be buying some time, but you know, the chopper just gets on top. If the chopper player is equally good, then he'll just close the distance. And at super close range, you won't be dodging the shots. And the Marines go down. Three minis in the middle already belong to Stormy, and he's looking for the next one. Without the fast unit, the UNSC has no way to get up there. Another Jackrabbit would cost a fortune. So yeah, the chopper just having the ram available early on basically necessitates that you go together with everyone to take over the middle, or leave it alone and go heavy in the bottom, but that also didn't happen. And now the chopper dodging the Jackrabbit shots very nicely there. Great job by Stormy. Controlling that chopper there. Will he get the kill? Maybe not. The Jackrabbit is faster, so usually is able to get away. Shrapnel routes is coming in. With more choppers being made, it doesn't matter if the Jackrabbits are gonna be buffed or not. And these Consano ones are supposed to be pretty good with redline, but well, only the new ones will be affected by it. And as you can see, DarkAngel is floating a lot of resources because he's never had another mini base, so only double pumping rabbits is gonna be measly compared to what the choppers can do if quad pumped. So unless DarkAngel really is able to surprise us, this might be a 3-1. Not the situation he wants to be in. So that would mean a loser's finals for him. More games to play than what StormyStyle would. Great pickoffs on the rabbits. Healing comes in, but I mean, they're dead. Overwhelmed, outnumbered, outgunned. Even one more chopper joins in, as if this hadn't been hard enough already. Heat of Battle is doing some work. Keeping the rabbits alive. Good work there, but there's still overwhelming numbers of choppers. DarkAngel is trying to get to a generator, maybe 2 turrets or so. And eventually the base is destroyed or Stormy recycled it, I'm not sure which. But he's getting it back. There's still a bunch of rabbits, guys, but this is rough. There's no way they can win. They can buy time though. Run around the map, pick off choppers one by one. Force these guys to chase them around. Yeah, like this. This is great. They have the mobility lead. They have nothing else. Second and third turrets are coming. Oh, that's a watchtower. But then, of course, StormyStyle has just had enough. He's buying bases now. So long as he just protects the bottom one, it's good enough. He can get turrets as well. This is not enough rabbits to really shake this up. But DarkAngel is on 3rd point, so he would be able to carpet bomb through the middle. And napalm missiles, well, fire from them will be able to wreck these buildings long term, especially if he focus fires individual ones and repeats. If he does the repeat micro for animation canceling, no, there it is. Maybe it's enough, but oh, I don't think it is actually. The 2 turrets too good. Stormy's so confident he's made another power extractor right there. And Bulwark essentially out-healed all this. Well, mostly anyway. He's found a way to dodge the shots. Nice one. I think Stormy recycled that though. You got a fraction of the cost back. It's better than nothing. Rather than giving the other guy the leader points. Because you do get XP for destruction. Plenty of choppers still around. And Stormy has the extra base as we discussed. Dark now heading to tier 2. We'll be losing that mini base. And all his rabbits are toast except these. Once he has a second base, it's fine. Like, honestly, it's possible to come back from there. Especially later on with a big drop. Making something like Kinsano, the hero, work, it would be a little hard though with choppers around. Like, all you gotta do is put 1 or 2 choppers in each base. And she's never gonna get her firewall ability working. Hell, I'm not even sure DarkAngel is gonna be able to hold on to this base. These choppers are absolutely blasting it. Stormy's still not tier 2, however, so that's the one thing that still got DarkAngel kept in this game. Second air pad, that's always a desperate play. If you see it on the defensive, it's just the least potent play you can do. Not gonna be able to defend the base either. Could upgrade the supply pad though to get some additional units out. For Nightingale. Is DarkAngel gonna try a Condor? That would be something. What is this Nightingale doing out here? Try to keep the mini base safe, I'm guessing. Well, it's in trouble now. Boys are chasing it down. Oh no. He gave up. Yeah, I'm not sure the Nightingale pilot is okay, to be honest. Have you heard the quotes before? Yeah, poor guy. He cranky. He cranky. Are we gonna go tier 3 here? And if so, for what reason? Whoa, napalm missiles on this base. Fire is doing some damage, but it's a pretty tanky base at the same time. We've had Flamehawk drop as well. Obviously, you don't want to drop them on top of the choppers. That would be too overwhelming. But so far, DarkAngel hasn't pumped out too many air units at all. Even double air pad, and it's like, nah, not gonna do it after all. It's not a very good army from StormyStyle just yet, right? So, like I said, the big drop is definitely a threat. But there's all these Banshees now, and the big drop definitely can't deal with that easily. So some other support will be needed there. Maybe some Wolverines. Yeah, there we go. DarkAngel's base is gonna be destroyed. There's no way to save this. Recycling the pads would give back at least something, and you know, DarkAngel, I guess, could do the big drop at some point. It's his only hope here. Getting close resource-wise. Third base now. That's adventurous. But this is not a bad core army to build around. Just the jackrabbits, probably need to get rid of those. But hey, while you have them, you might as well keep them. Even in this fight, they would be able to do at least something. Definitely looking at desperation plays, however. Whoa, what just happened? Where did the resources go? Making scorpions? Or wolverines? Where did all the resources go? Oh, another... Oh. Flamehawk drop. That surprised me. It's gonna be much, much harder to get the Banshees to work here, because the Flamehawks can shoot up rather well while also fighting against ground, and then plenty of Wolverine support here. Well, this base is not very well defended at all, and the Chosen's coming around to support the Banshees. He's got a star. And these guys are gonna have a good time here. That Kinsano's cleaning up 100%, but these Wolverines are not gonna be able to touch the Banshees too much. Not with the Chosen blasting them. They'll get some kills, but it's really this army that was needed here to make sure not too much goes down. Could have kept the Chosen at bay with all that. Now the Wolverines are trying their absolute best to take down all these air units, but it's just so many of them. Are we gonna have a heal available for DarkAngel or big drop or anything at all? Yeah, he's got the big drop. But they're gonna get glassed right away. Oh god, the Wolverines are right there too. Can't move the Banshees now, however, and he's gonna lose his hero for it. And the Banshees. And nothing died. Oh my god. DarkAngel with the comeback. Maybe. Maybe. Still doesn't have any healing on this, right? So like... it's dicey on that tank and whatnot. The base itself is also so weak. Holy crap. A Banshee could sneeze at that and it would all collapse. But StormyStyle is on 22 population. He's certainly not in the sneezing position right now. Oh wait, he's sending in a... Oh my god, he's not gonna eradicate that. That'll be hilarious. But I think the grunt by itself might just be able to get something done, to be honest. One day. He's not letting... Holy crap! Dude! There is no way that just happened. He's waiting for Dark to heal it. The master strategy worked. Unbelievable. Wow. Well done, Stormy. Well freaking done. That was insane. And he might catch the hero again there. This is just Wolverines coming to help, but the Chosen's gonna struggle with the air units as is. Ooh, the tanks should be able to change the situation a lot though. These ground units now have to retreat. And the Chosen's got insane range on it. Although the air units are a little bit out of reach. Is that enough flame hogs? Maybe not. Those Braves are so strong, man. I don't think that Dark can make it, guys, honestly. He's really giving this a shot, but that Chosen should be able to kill the tank now. Goodness me, it slowed it down so much. Oh, it's going down, isn't it? Oh, it got away. What the hell? No health, it's getting away. Great job, by the way, by StormyStyle going after all these mini bases with tanks. And you're getting some more value by getting Warthogs killed as well. Why does it keep changing targets? That's unfortunate. Oh, the mines! The mines! That wasn't full detonation, it's just a plasma finishing them off. Oh, Vulture's cancelled. And the Nightingales aren't having a great time either. Stormy now working on the 4th base. I mean, he's got reinforcements coming in. He's tier 3 for the longest time, and probably working on the global upgrades. He maybe will finish with a Scarab, but I mean, honestly, at this point, just make more tanks. It's good enough. I think Dark's going into the losers bracket, guys. There's just no way out. He's making one Vulture at a time. That's bad news. Great moves, however, by StormyStyle in general, just absolutely choking DarkAngel out. All the drops will be thrown at him now for certain. And it will be needed, because that's the only way to survive, but there's no more drops. Where's the big one? No big one. Oh wait, big one! Beams coming in to counter the nukes, the napalm missiles, everything is getting thrown at StormyStyle, and actually with this great split, they might be able to take down the hero. That's crazy. Oh my god. DarkAngel's back at 47 pop. He's working on his bottom base as well. This is not too bad. I still don't know how you go up against all this though, like the war engine of StormyStyle is going to produce an absolute monstrosity for the next attack. 120 population army is just not stoppable by what DarkAngel has or can make. Yeah, this next attack is just going to be devastating. It's already 75 population to 46. The 2-star tanks are getting wrecked one after the other. And I just don't know what DarkAngel can realistically do to hold on to the alive. This time he's not going to have massive leader powers available. He's going to have the turrets, but I'm sure StormyStyle is going to have eradication. That's what I worry about. Hey, Rock Generation's coming in with the Raiders. Good to see you, Rock. Let me know if you can join in for casting after this one. This might very well be the last game in this series. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. But thanks for covering the other side of the bracket. Everybody should follow Rock Generation on Twitch and subscribe to his YouTube. He's been hosting show matches as well himself, not just covering our stuff. And he's a tip-top player, as you all know, so there's that as well. You can learn a lot there. And I think he might do coaching, but here comes an eradication, and I don't think anybody needs to explain what that means. This game might very well be over now. The healing is coming in, but it can only do so much. The Reavers are finishing off the remaining area, and it's the Chosen's now 1 star, and no single Hellbringer has ever changed that so far. Even the nuke misses. That's a disaster. GG. Well played. Good series. But it is time to move on to the losers finals. Stormy with 3-1 will be waiting now in the grand finals for whoever wins the losers finals. Well done. We want to thank our MetaPlays website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.